Hey, how y'all doing today? This is a video that I've been planning for several days. It started off a little smaller than what it's going to end up, but I just kept adding stuff to it because I thought it would be fun. So today we're going to do an easy and fun fall baking video. And it's going to be 5 items that I'm going to bake. I'm also I've already bought the to-go boxes and stuff because I'm going to give a few things to my friend and my boss lady, Clara, and I'm going to give something to my next door neighbor, and I'm also probably going to make up a few things for Candace and them. And whatever's left, me and Tony will eat, but you know, we don't need all that, so I got to give some of it away. I hope y'all enjoy this video. All right, y'all, all of these things that I'm going to make was really cheap or inexpensive, ever how you want to say it. And all the stuff that was required to go with it is stuff you usually have on hand. So if you've seen my videos before, you know I love making these cinnamon streusel muffins in the fall. And I've looked for them for like 3 different times at my Walmart, and they didn't have them. So when I went in the Walmart over by my work one day, they had them, so I got them. And these salted caramel brownies that I had bought a few weeks ago, I thought that would be a good fall thing to bake, and also not expensive at all. Then I'm going to make these peanut butter cookies, which my mother-in-law taught me to make when the kids were little. They're the easiest peanut butter cookies you will ever make, and we're going to call them Mama's peanut butter cookies. And I've got 2 boxes of white cake mix because I had originally planned to make myself a cake for my birthday, but then the kids decided, you know, Katie wanted to order me cupcakes, and Candace went and got them, and so they all got me cupcakes. And so I still have these 2 boxes of white cake mix left, so I'm going to use 1 box and make some cake mix cookies, which my friend April taught me to make. And then I'm going to use the other box, da-da-da-da-da, surprise! When I think of fall, I think of the fair. So I'm going to try to make some funnel cakes. I know a lot of people make funnel cakes with pancake mix, but in my opinion, when you do that, they taste like pancakes. And I remember as a kid, we would use cake mix to make funnel cakes. So that's what I'm going to try today. And that's why I've got the powdered sugar here. I've also, in case I need them, got some Halloween sprinkles out. And in case I need more, I was going to use the orange, the green, and the purple out of this set of sprinkles. That'll go good for Halloween. And basically, for all of these recipes, I'm going to need oil, I'm going to need eggs, I'm going to need water. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is put my cupcake liners in my pan and hit them up with a little bit of spray so that they don't stick. These are the Halloween ones, so they're stripes, there are bats, spider webs, and I have a few skull ones left. So I'm going to just try to do a few of each. Y'all, this is going to be my Sunday dinner video this week. I know I told y'all on my first Sunday dinner video that sometimes you might get a meal. Sometimes it might be breakfast. Sometimes it might just be desserts. So this is going to be Sunday dinner for this week. And I hope y'all really enjoy it. These are just some really easy desserts that anybody can make. Nothing fancy. I'm using boxed mixes for most of it. And this is the cinnamon streusel muffin mix. I really love this. I have it every year. And I'm just using the directions on the box to mix it up. I ended up only getting 11 muffins instead of 12, which is fine. I think I put just a little bit more mix in the cupcake holders than you was supposed to put. So I just ended up with 11 muffins, and I think they was a little bigger than they would have been. Also, it comes with this streusel crumb stuff that you put on top of each muffin, and then you just take a spoon and kind of mash it down onto the muffin. And here I'm just getting my cooling rack set up for when stuff starts coming out of the oven. I always put some paper towels underneath just in case crumbs drop, so it's just easy to clean up. Okay, so I wanted y'all to kind of see what I'm doing here, going with the whole Halloween theme. I got these to-go trays, and I'm gonna fix up one for Candace and her family, one for Clara, my boss lady, one for Sharon next door, and one for my friends Stephanie and Lauren. And I got these Halloween tissue papers to go inside because I thought that would be fun and festive. And I'm just gonna write their names on the outside of the box. And I'm thinking about maybe writing what's in the box. This one's for Candace, so I'm gonna write the Wilson family. And I'll write Clara's name on this one. My next door neighbor Sharon. And then this one will be for Stephanie and Lauren to share because they're mother and daughter, so they can share. That's all I'm going to do for now. My muffins. Okay, right here, I'm just getting ready to put some tissue paper in these boxes. I just want to make them pretty and festive for Halloween. So I got a pack of the plain black and the orange. And then I also got another pack with the candy corns on it. So I just want to make these really cute. Okay, I've never used parchment paper on some of this stuff before, but these pans are supposed to be non-stick, which a lot of pans say non-stick and they're not, so I don't trust that. But it also says do not put cooking spray in here. So I'm gonna try the parchment paper. Now I'm just gonna mix up this salted caramel brownie mix by the package directions and pour it into the pan. Also, I was supposed to mix half of the salted caramel into the mix and then wait and put the other half on top after I cook it and then cook it for 5 more minutes. But I messed up and I put it on there before I cooked it at all. But it still turned out really good, so I guess it was okay. and here we go, starting on Mama's peanut butter cookies. It makes about 12 cookies, and it calls for 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 egg. But today I doubled this recipe because I really wanted to have more cookies. Once I get this all mixed together, I just start rolling out the dough, and I try to space them 1 inch or 2 apart. They're not going to spread out a lot, but they are going to probably spread out just a little. So I roll them into balls and put them on a cookie sheet, ungreased. I'm trying this out because it says not to spray cooking spray on there, so I'm trying it out. And then I'm gonna use this little lid kind of as a saucer. And I've got these black sprinkles, which it's kind of like the sugar sprinkles that I thought would go good for Halloween. And I'm just gonna get my fork moist in the dough. And then you dip your fork in the sugar and then crisscross to mash down the balls of dough to make it a cookie. And what I really love about these peanut butter cookies is you can make them for any occasion, any season. And most people just put the plain white sugar on there, but I always customize it. If it's Christmas, I put red and green sugar. If it's Easter, I put pink, blue, or purple. 4th of July, red and blue. Halloween, orange and black, or any version of a color you would like that matches Halloween. And then I'm also putting sprinkles, Halloween sprinkles, on just half of these cookies. I thought that would be cute. Right here, I was just finishing up putting this tissue paper in these boxes just to make them look fun and festive for Halloween. Alright, the peanut butter cookies just came out of the oven. I wanted to let y'all know that when you bake them, it's usually between 8 and 12 minutes, and they're not going to look done when you first take them out. But I just let them cool for a while on a cooling rack, not too long, and then go ahead and try to get them off of that pan and put them directly on the cooling rack so they can dry the rest of the way. Cool the rest of the way. And once they cool, if you cook them like I did, they're not going to be crispy. They're going to be kind of a soft peanut butter cookie, and they're really good that way. You could probably make them crispy by cooking them longer, but I would still watch them because cookies are just so easy to burn. And then right here, I'm just getting another batch ready to go into the oven. I really did end up liking using this parchment paper for these brownies. I didn't know how it was going to work out because I've never used parchment paper for brownies before, but it just pulled right out of the pan. After I let it cool for a few minutes, I cut the brownies, and they really came off of the paper pretty easy. So I will be doing this again. And since I'm boxing up these goodies for some people, I decided to use the little cupcake holders to put the brownies in so that it won't make such a mess in the box. I'm just going to use this big pizza pan to put the cake mix cookies on because it's bigger and it'll hold more cookies. So I did go ahead and use the cooking spray on there just to be safe. And this recipe calls for 2 eggs and I think it was 1/3 cup of oil and the cake mix. And then it makes it thick like cookie dough. And then of course you just roll them out and put them on the pan. I didn't mash these down though, so they did turn out thick and soft. And I did decide to go ahead and put some of these Halloween sprinkles in with the cake mix, so it makes it almost like Halloween funfetti cake mix cookies. I'm just going to mix up this second box of cake mix as it says to do on the package, just like if I was baking a cake. And I've also got some oil heating up on the stove in a small skillet. So once this is done, I'm going to use my funnel, and I'm going to funnel the mix into the skillet and let it cook and flip it and let it cook some more. And these are going to be my mini funnel cakes, and I call them mini because they're way smaller than the ones you would get at a carnival, and they did turn out really good. Alright, I'm done for now, y'all. This one's for my, actually this one's for my daughter and them. And I just wrote on top of the box what I put in there. And there's funnel cakes on top. And underneath I got all the other goodies. I'll show you in one of these boxes where I haven't put the funnel cakes yet. So this is what the inside looks like. And then the funnel cakes will go on top. But I'm not going to do the funnel cakes for everybody else until I get ready to leave because I don't want them to get too soggy. So this is what we end up having left over. Some of the brownies, some of the muffins, which are some of my favorites. I might still send a couple of extra things to Candace's for the kids besides what I gave them. And then this is what's left of the cake mix cookies and the peanut butter cookies. And I've got more funnel cake mix if I want to make some more, but bleh, I done ate so much funnel cake, I don't know if I can. All right, y'all, that's the end of this easy fall bake with me video. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. I gave y'all 5 easy and inexpensive recipes to try. And also, I only doubled the peanut butter cookie recipe. The rest of them was just a normal recipe. And if you don't have many people that live in your house like me, there's only 2 of us, it makes plenty to give to family, friends, and whoever you might want to hand some out to. But I hope you really enjoyed this video because I did. I had a lot of fun with it. And I hope y'all have a good day.